Welcome to this exploration of human nature and the myths that surround it. For generations, people have believed that our aggressive and selfish behaviors are simply the result of savage instincts inherited from our animal ancestors. But is this really the case? In this video, we'll dive into the core arguments presented by biologist Jeremy Griffith, who challenges this widely accepted excuse. We'll look at why blaming our actions on animal instincts is not only misleading, but also prevents us from understanding the true roots of human behavior. Let's begin by setting the stage for a deeper investigation into what truly drives us. Many conversations about human nature are filled with statements like, "We are programmed by our genes to dominate others," or "Our aggression is just animal instinct." This perspective suggests that our competitive and selfish behaviors are unavoidable, rooted in our biology, but Jeremy Griffith argues that this is just a convenient excuse. He points out that while these ideas are common, they oversimplify the complexity of human behavior and ignore the psychological dimension that sets us apart from other animals. Let's examine why this excuse has become so popular and what it overlooks. Human behavior is far more complex than simple genetic programming. Words like egocentric, inspired, depressed, or neurotic all point to the involvement of our conscious thinking mind. These terms recognize that our actions are influenced by psychological factors, not just instincts. Griffith emphasizes that we don't suffer from a purely genetic animal condition, but from a psychologically troubled human condition. This distinction is crucial for understanding why we act the way we do, and for moving beyond the limitations of the savage instincts narrative. Unlike other animals, humans possess a conscience, a moral sense that guides us toward cooperation, selflessness, and love. This inner voice is the opposite of competitive and aggressive instincts. As Charles Darwin noted, the moral sense is perhaps the highest distinction between humans and other animals. Griffith points out that our cooperative and loving instincts are evidence of our unique psychological makeup, not just our biology. This understanding challenges the idea that we are doomed to act out of selfishness and aggression. Charles Darwin, in his work, The Descent of Man, highlighted the moral sense as a key distinction between humans and animals. He recognized that our ability to act morally is not just a product of instinct but of higher reasoning and empathy. Griffith builds on this idea, suggesting that our moral instincts have biological origins rooted in our cooperative ape ancestry. This perspective opens the door to understanding human nature as a blend of biology and psychology, rather than just animal instinct. So if our behavior isn't simply the result of savage instincts, what is the real explanation? Griffith argues that our competitive and aggressive actions stem from a psychologically troubled human condition, a kind of psychosis that can be healed with understanding. This explanation acknowledges the complexity of our minds and the influence of psychological insecurity. By shifting the focus from biology to psychology, we open up the possibility for healing and transformation. Believing that our nature is fundamentally unchangeable because of supposed savage instincts leads to a dangerous mindset. It fosters the belief that there will always be bad people, wars, and inequality, and that the best we can do is manage these traits. Griffith warns that this outlook ignores the potential for psychological healing and transformation. By accepting the excuse, we limit our ability to grow and change as individuals and as a society. A key message in Griffith's work is that the human condition, a form of collective psychosis, can be healed with understanding. Unlike genetic traits, psychological issues are not fixed, they can be addressed and resolved. This insight offers hope that destructive behaviors are not inevitable and that with the right knowledge we can transform ourselves and our world. Understanding is the key to unlocking this potential. Griffith criticizes the tendency to impose dogmatic values, such as enforced cooperation and selflessness, based on the belief in unchangeable instincts. He argues that dogma stifles the search for true understanding and prevents genuine healing. Instead of relying on rigid rules, we need to foster an environment where knowledge and understanding can flourish. Only then can we address the root causes of our troubled behavior. Dogma, according to Griffith, is not the cure for the world's problems, it is the poison. By shutting down open inquiry and experimentation, dogma prevents us from discovering the healing knowledge we need. This is why the savage instincts excuse is not just misleading but also dangerous. It keeps us trapped in a cycle of misunderstanding and conflict, rather than moving toward resolution and peace. Griffith points out that the famous biologist E.O. Wilson was a leading advocate of the savage instincts explanation. Wilson's views have shaped much of the scientific and public discourse on human nature, reinforcing the idea that our behaviors are rooted in unchangeable instincts. Griffith challenges this narrative, arguing that it is not only false but also harmful, as it discourages efforts to understand and heal the human condition. At the heart of Griffith's message is the idea that so-called human nature is shaped by a deep psychological insecurity about our fundamental goodness. This insecurity drives much of our destructive behavior, but it is not permanent. The explanation offered in Griffith's book Freedom is both redeeming and healing, promising a complete transformation of human behavior through understanding. Let's explore how this new perspective can change our lives. The front cover of Freedom features a sun rising over the horizon, symbolizing the dawn of understanding. Light has always been a metaphor for knowledge, and in this context it represents the arrival of the long-awaited explanation for the human condition. The people on the horizon are depicted as dancing for joy, celebrating the transformative power of this new understanding. This imagery captures the hope and optimism that comes with true knowledge. In addition to Freedom, Griffith offers a condensed version called Transform Your Life and Save the World. Both books are available for free download, making this transformative knowledge accessible to everyone. The goal is to empower individuals to heal their psychological wounds and contribute to a happier, more secure world. By embracing understanding, we can all play a part in this global transformation. Griffith encourages viewers to continue their journey by watching the next video, which presents the real psychosis-addressing explanation of the human condition. This invitation is not just about acquiring knowledge, but about participating in a movement toward healing and transformation. The World Transformation Movement provides a wealth of resources for those who want to delve deeper and become part of this positive chain. The World Transformation Movement website offers a variety of ways to engage with the material. You can watch videos, listen to audio recordings, download PDFs, and read essays in multiple languages. This accessibility ensures that everyone, regardless of background or location, can benefit from the insights and knowledge provided. The movement is committed to making this information freely available to all. To ensure that the message reaches as many people as possible, the World Transformation Movement provides translations of key essays and videos in languages such as Afrikaans, Dutch, French, and German. This global approach reflects the universal relevance of the ideas discussed and the commitment to fostering understanding across cultures and borders. The World Transformation Movement is more than just a source of information, it's a community. Members from around the world contribute to the creation, distribution, and support of the movement's resources. Whether you're seeking guidance, looking to connect with others, or wanting to share your own experiences, the WTM community is there to support you on your journey toward understanding and transformation. The WTM website encourages active engagement with its content. Visitors can comment on essays, participate in discussions, and share their thoughts with others. This interactive approach fosters a sense of belonging and allows for the exchange of ideas, furthering the movement's mission to spread understanding and healing. To maintain a constructive and respectful environment, comments on the WTM website are moderated. This ensures that discussions remain focused on understanding and healing, rather than descending into negativity or repetition. The goal is to create a safe space where everyone can contribute meaningfully to the conversation. The World Transformation Movement is dedicated to scientific inquiry and is not driven by profit. All information and materials are provided free of charge, reflecting a commitment to the greater good. This approach ensures that the focus remains on spreading knowledge and fostering transformation, rather than on commercial interests. The WTM values the privacy of its participants. When submitting comments or engaging with the community, personal information is handled with care and in accordance with strict privacy policies. This respect for privacy encourages open participation and trust within the community. To enhance the user experience, the WTM website uses cookies for functionality, statistics, and marketing. Users can customize their cookie preferences to suit their needs. This transparency and user control reflect the movement's commitment to respecting individual choices and providing a positive online experience. The WTM website features a comprehensive collection of essays covering a wide range of topics related to the human condition. From the origins of our moral conscience to the end of racism and the reconciliation of men and women, these essays provide in-depth analysis and practical insights. Readers are encouraged to explore these resources to deepen their understanding. Some of the key topics addressed in the Freedom essays include the explanation of the human condition, the transformation of the human race, the end of racism, the real liberation of women, and the meaning of art and culture. Each essay offers a unique perspective and contributes to the overall mission of fostering understanding and healing. Videos play a central role in communicating the ideas of the World Transformation Movement. They provide accessible summaries, in-depth interviews, and visual explanations that make complex concepts easier to understand. Whether you prefer to watch, listen, or read, there's a format that suits your learning style. Sharing knowledge is at the heart of the world transformation movement. The website encourages users to share essays, videos, and resources with friends, family, and social networks. By spreading understanding, we can collectively work toward a more compassionate and enlightened world. The WTM hosts live events and provides opportunities for real-time engagement. These events allow participants to connect with experts, ask questions, and deepen their understanding of the human condition. Live interaction fosters a sense of community and reinforces the movement's commitment to open dialogue. Social media platforms are used to extend the reach of the world transformation movement. By engaging with audiences on Facebook, Twitter, and other platforms, the movement spreads its message to a wider audience and encourages participation from people around the world. There are many ways to support the world transformation movement, from joining the mailing list to participating in discussions or making a donation. Every contribution helps to further the mission of spreading understanding and healing. The movement values the involvement of individuals from all walks of life. The World Transformation Movement is powered by a dedicated team of individuals who contribute to filming, editing, distribution, and support. Their collective efforts ensure that the movement's resources are high quality, accessible, and impactful. This teamwork exemplifies the cooperative spirit that the movement seeks to inspire in the world. At its core, the World Transformation Movement is about the power of understanding. By seeking knowledge and embracing new perspectives, we can heal psychological wounds and create a better future. This message is both empowering and hopeful, reminding us that change is possible when we commit to learning and growth. Let's recap the key insights from this video. Human behavior is not simply the result of savage animal instincts. Instead, it is shaped by a complex interplay of psychological factors, including insecurity and the capacity for moral reasoning. The savage instinct's excuse is not only false but also harmful, as it limits our potential for healing and transformation. By embracing understanding, we can move beyond excuses and create lasting change. As we conclude, take a moment to reflect on your own beliefs about human nature. Are there areas where you've accepted the savage instinct's excuse? How might your perspective change if you embrace the possibility of psychological healing and transformation? The journey toward understanding begins with self-reflection and openness to new ideas. If you're inspired to learn more, the World Transformation Movement offers a wealth of resources to support your journey. Watch the next video in the series, read the essays, or connect with the community. Every step you take brings you closer to a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. The ultimate vision of the World Transformation Movement is a world where understanding replaces conflict and healing replaces division. By addressing the true causes of our behavior, we can build a future that is secure, compassionate, and joyful. This vision is within reach if we commit to seeking knowledge and supporting one another. Now is the time to move beyond excuses and embrace the power of understanding. Each of us has a role to play in transforming ourselves and our communities. By sharing knowledge, supporting one another, and remaining open to growth, we can contribute to a global movement for positive change. Transformation is a journey, not a destination. As you continue to explore the ideas presented by the World Transformation Movement, remember that every step forward brings us closer to a world of understanding and peace. Stay curious, stay engaged, and keep seeking the knowledge that will light your path. If you have questions or want to get involved, the World Transformation Movement provides multiple ways to connect. Whether through the website, social media, or live events, you're invited to join a global community dedicated to understanding and healing. Your participation matters and helps to shape the future of the movement. Take a moment to review what you've learned in this video. Reflect on how these insights might influence your understanding of yourself and others. The journey toward transformation begins with awareness and a willingness to question old assumptions. Let this be the start of a new chapter in your personal growth. The promise of the World Transformation Movement is that, through understanding, we can heal the human condition and create a world where everyone can thrive. This is not just an idealistic vision, it is a practical goal grounded in scientific inquiry and collective action. Together, we can realize this promise and build a better future. Every step toward understanding and healing is worth celebrating. The World Transformation Movement recognizes the achievements of its members and the progress made by individuals around the world. By acknowledging these successes, we inspire others to join the journey and contribute to the movement's ongoing growth. As we look to the future, the World Transformation Movement remains committed to its mission of spreading understanding and healing. New essays, videos, and resources are continually being developed to support this goal. Stay tuned for more opportunities to learn, connect, and grow as part of this global movement. Thank you for joining us on this journey to debunk the savage instincts excuse and explore the true nature of human behavior. Remember, understanding is the key to transformation. By seeking knowledge and supporting one another, we can create a world where everyone has the opportunity to heal and thrive. The journey continues, and your involvement makes a difference. We invite you to watch the next video in this series where Jeremy Griffith presents the breakthrough, redeeming explanation of the human condition. This next step will deepen your understanding and further empower you on your journey toward personal and collective transformation. Stay curious, stay engaged, and keep moving forward.